Alrighty boys, we are ready for our last best of 3 in the round of 8. A lot of people have already called it the early final of the Caseking Christmas Cup. It is up to the top right, the one and only Life. Starting in blue here in Overgrowth, the first map in the series against his opponent. Down to the bottom right, it is Parting. Life has yesterday defeated first another Protoss player with a 2-1, but Parting took down MMA without even dropping a map. And we're going to find out right now which of those two handsome fellas is going to advance to the semifinals, where Impact is already waiting for his opponent. I'm Caldo, with me is Todd, and let's see who's going to take it here. With an early probe in the main base of Life, like Parting with the big boy pants today.
Yeah, big boys go for big plays, Caldo. That second Overlord not going to go the Impact route and check in the corner, play it safe. Parting knowing that Life... forever. He was known about it at a time where going for hatch first was actually considered risky. He was one of the first guys to really insist on going for hatch first. And that's what he's going to do here once again. And Parting, he's looking to punish right away in this series.
Dude, like, this is absolutely sick. I mean, right now we have first that cat video earlier, and now a play like this to start the series off. I'm loving this day more and more. There comes that hatch first by Life, and, well, let's see how he's going to deal with that. Is there a way to deal with it at this point when you didn't scout for so long?
If your name is Cats, yeah, I guess you can like do some ninja moves and squeeze in some Pioneer somewhere at the base. But in this game, since Life is even wanting to go for a third hatch before pool, if he wins this one, you can actually pick something for me to do and I will do it.
Okay.
Something stupid.
Learn German. Yeah, I think there's very little chance of you having to do anything there. We have double hatch before pool. Life has not even a spawning pool started yet, and we have the first Zealot out already on the map. Like, Life is trying to play this one greedy, and Parting is just like I mean, this is brutal. Life is seeing it right now. His spawning pool is just started. He doesn't even try. He just looks at those two Zealots and is like, fuck my life. Types GG and Parting. It takes him 3 minutes and 40 seconds to win game number 1 in the series. Outplayed, build order win by Parting, winning the mind games here and taking the lead in the best of 3. The game has started, boys. We have up to the top left Life, and yes, you heard correctly, he's down 1 game already in this best of 3 series. The first one lasted 3 minutes and 40 seconds. That's how long it took Parting to go for the double gateway proxy in Life's main base, and Life trying to go for double hatch before pool had no chance, didn't even try, and I mean with what he only had drones, just started the spawning pool, just left the game. Parting with the big boy pants today, really getting an early lead, and Life has now to try to redeem himself in this series, and of course wants to take 2 in a row now to advance to meet Impact in the semis of the Caseking Christmas Cup. But well, let's find out if he can. This time, no proxies.
The pylon placement though, same as Sans.
True.
And he's gonna want to do the same as San.
Yeah. He could go for that cannon rush, and that worked very well against Jadong earlier today. Cancelled the natural and yeah, put Jadong quite behind. And then
Look at Life's Overlord Rod, by the way, the first one. Going to the right. He's so worried. He didn't check the inside of his base though. What a noob.
There's the cannon. Well, not the cannon, I should say the forge. And well, we have already the hatch first about to be started. So let's see how Parting is going to play that right now. Life, do you think he's going to expect that? I mean, he's going to see that probe with the Overlord, right?
Yeah, but the thing is, if the same first pylon that San made earlier goes up, and then he can wall off with new ones. Oh, he's even dodging the second Overlord possibly. No, he checked for the gold. And he, oh, he's not, okay, no, I was going to say he was going to maybe dodge the second Overlord, but barely doesn't. And now, right now, Life should already know what's up.
But Life doesn't react.
But because he knows it's pointless. Like when that first pylon's going down with 2 more pylons, you can completely wall off a cannon. So maybe Life is already thinking about taking new bases, because right now he's not taking a gas. Or maybe he didn't see it, but I highly doubt a player of his caliber will not notice something like that.
Yeah, you would expect him to see that, but there's the second, well, there's a photon cannon, doesn't even go for an additional pylon. There's no pulls on the drones whatsoever, no gas taken either. Well, actually now he took the gas, sorry, my bad, extractor.
What's great for parting is that almost all of his cannons actually will finish, I don't know, all of them. They will finish after the hatch does. So if Life cancels the hatch, parting can cancel all cannons but one to make sure that that base cannot be taken. And he's not gonna cancel.
Yeah, he lets the hatch go through, and there's the first cannon ready. The drone moves down and immediately starts to go towards the third base to drop another hatch. We have 2 cannons in. A third cannon is now being built. The queen is not even trying. Well, there's no queen out just yet, so you can't even do anything with that. But like, what is Life doing here?
It's gonna be hard. He might have to all in since he's already on the gas. Like the thing is, the lavas and the eggs, you know, of units making for Life here, they are far away enough from the cannons that he can make units. He can use that hatch to make quite a few units, and he might just use that to make a lot of link speed and try to go for a big run by maybe, or just re-expand. Yeah, he's taking the goal now.
Well, we have 1 drone in his main base, actually just waiting for the gas here to build something, I guess. We have him with the speed upgrade on the way. The queen is now on the high ground to take down that pylon that we've talked about in the game between Jaedong and Sam. The gold expansion is building too.
That pylon is much better than Sans by parting. Sans pylon was between the unbuildable plate and the minerals, so he couldn't make his core at his wall. Now, parting put all of his 3 buildings at his wall, and it's like a really, really nice wall. He might need a second pylon just to make sure, you know, he doesn't go full Artosis if that gets unpowered.
Yeah. Well, we have the drones now moving over to that gold base. That gold base, he saw that already, I guess, parting that is. No, he actually didn't. I thought he scouted that with a probe, but he did not. So right now he isn't aware that there is one. He probably thinks there might be one, but he has not confirmed it yet. The hatch gets built again at that natural after the pylon has been taken down. The cannons, of course, are going to be eliminated there too. That puts parting behind in total by 400 minerals, but his expansion is up in a timely fashion here. The harvest account now 22 against 30 in favor of the Protoss player. In regards to the tech, we have the tech into Warp Gate nearly halfway completed now, and Life is trying to apply pressure with the Zerglings on the map.
Yeah, he's gonna go for a run by maybe. Yeah, he has enough links. Party's gonna have to react quickly. If he lets too many links up, he will be in trouble, but I don't think this should do much. Let's see. Yeah, he has enough links that he could actually maybe just fight these probes and lower the counts. Oh my god, Life is so good, man.
Wow.
Life getting links in. This is the same as always.
Yeah, like he just killed 11 harvesters, and he kills not only, dude, like he kills the cannon as well. No, the force field is there just a set. He kills the cannon, he gets the stalker, he kills 11 of the probes. The harvester count is now suddenly 30 to 24 in favor of Life. There's no mining going down at the expansion of parting. Up at the top, we have 2 of the pylons finishing. The gateway is there. One, of course, has been cancelled since he doesn't have to break through. This was really good for Life there, and suddenly he's in a position where he's a gold base. He has the natural taken. How the hell did that work?
Life reacted so well to the initial cannon rushing, especially compared to Jaedong. You know, Jaedong pulled a lot of drones, didn't do really any damage. The cannons went up, and then he was in so much trouble. Whereas Life, he said, you know what? You want to cannon my base? Do that. But I'm gonna evacuate. I'm gonna use those lavas to make a lot of drones, take another base, and then behind this, if I do a Zergling run by and you have just 1 single cannon back at home, I'm gonna punish you for the opener that you went for.
Crazy good. Like, as you said, Life just like looking at it and is like, yeah, do whatever you want. You can cannon me all day long. I don't care about that at all. I'm still gonna get you. And suddenly, Parting, who must have felt so confident after getting those cannons up, is looking at a really dire situation here. He's starting to build up 3 additional gateways to have a bit of a force out there on the map.
Yeah.
He will have 5 gates in total. And at the same time, we have Life on 3 bases. He is currently looking at nearly 50 drones, a lair tech that's about to be complete, Roach one on the way, Burrow upgrade. Like, this is crazy good. And look at the sentries there!
He's gonna recall loses one even before that. He actually recalled in the main, not even in natural. And Life's links, man. They are still out there, they're still doing damage. Behind this, he still has a pretty good economy. 51 drones to 37 probes. And Parting is just in so much trouble. He has no robo, he's gonna drop 1 more gate.
Dude, like, when I watch Life play, I always think that his Zerglings have, like, more hit points and do more damage than mine.
And they're faster.
And they're faster as well, and they look better. Like,
almost as fast as the cats.
almost as fast as the cats in the video, yeah. Now he's starting to try and take down. Now this time he doesn't get a sentry, but this is just insane. Parting, who just like minutes ago looked like he would take this with a 2-0, like he's pressuring Life so hard, is now suddenly pressured by his opponent, and Life is just making all these things look easy. What does Parting have to do right now? What do you think is the best course of action for him?
He has to all in with all the gateways that he has, I think. Lots of sentries, lots of zealots, and then start reinforcing with stalkers as soon as he has up to 9 to 10 sentries, which is going to be now. And yeah, try to catch Life off guard. Life didn't start burrow, so it's...
No, he completed it already.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh my god, okay, this is over. He's going to leave now when he meets those roaches.
There's no detection.
He was already going to be in trouble, even without burrow. But with burrow, he shouldn't even kill one single roach. Hey, look, he just burrows.
Wow. Dude, like,
Parting.
the army supply 77 against 36. Life just moves in. There's no detection on the map except for the cannons. There's nothing Parting can do here. Life is in the perfect spot. Even with the perfect force fields, all that Life has to do is to use burrow and then unburrow again once they're gone. He does exactly that. He kills everything. Life has once again found a way, turns around the GG, and we are seeing game number 3 between Life and Parting. After such a great, I don't even think you can call that a hold. I mean, Life just abandoned his base and just played perfectly from there on out. Good game by Life, congratulations, and we're going to jump into the third map right away to see which one of these two players advances to the semifinals.
You know, sorry, Parting's nickname has been, I don't know what word to use, but has been changed for me forever, ever since the rehearsals at Battlegrounds Washington when Roddy was rehearsing the opener and he introduced by mistake Scouting against Parlets. So now every time I see Parting's nickname, I think about this and I just start laughing. Thank you, Roddy.
Well, in the game here on King's Dijon, we have actually like Parting, the real one, starting to the bottom right, so in red. Crazy first game that he had, built order win with the double proxy gateway, and then in the second one he tried to cannon his opponent, and that did work, but Life didn't really care about it. He starts at the top left of the map and was able to just like force Parting into submission in the last game. Counter attack with the Zerglings did so much damage. Parting trying to all in, but Life already in a good spot with the burrow upgrade here. No detection for Parting, so the Protoss player loses the game. Life forces the third map, and here on King's Dijon Station we're gonna find out who advances to the semifinals. Life or Parting, this is going to be the last map between the two of them, and once again for Parting we have the Forge opening.
Yeah, even though the reaction was good by Life, it's really also the map that allowed him to do that. Like, the cannon rush that you can do on Foxtrot is just so much more garbage than anyone you could do on another map. And even in terms of, you know, the natural that you have back at home as Protoss is really, really like much worse than, say, for example, King's Dijon Station. Like, if Parting was to do the same here and successfully cannon rush the natural of Life behind this, there is no way Lynx could get into his base on this map. This might be why he's actually going to attempt to do the exact same thing. And this time, I think Life is going to react differently and pull the drones. Maybe.
Life is already pulling the first one. He has one drone down there just to block the spots, but we have still that hatchery building up. We have the spawning pool on the way, more drones coming down to the bottom now that we have the pylon actually about to be completed. The probe for Parting was trying to dodge the overlord earlier. Didn't really do too hot there though. The second one saw it. 3 cannons are now being started.
Yeah.
Pretty huge commitment for Parting now as well, but Life needs more drones if he wants to stop this.
Yeah, I think it's going to be very difficult, but he's done a very good job so far of putting at least 3 drones on each cannons that has started. So he's getting the cancels that he needs to get on those cannons. It's going to be hard for Parting to pull this one off.
Yeah, Parting is losing every single cannon that he built so far, and the Zerglings are building already. Parting is in trouble here. That's a massive investment that he has. A huge investment. And I mean, there are also a lot of drones that are of course not mining right now, but they're already in the mineral line, so they can start mining immediately after this defense is successful. And so far it looks like it will be. Parting is still trying to pull it off. He's still moving in and going for those cannons, but the Zerglings are now there and they're finally going to put a stop to this. There's no way this is going to work now.
Yeah, and now Parting is gonna be in so much trouble. Even though he prevented a lot of mining, he just taps out.
Wow, GG by Parting. Like, he goes full foreigner in the last game. Goes for the cannon rush here, doesn't pull it off. Live doing it way too good, and Parting just like over and over and over again throwing down those cannons. But at the end of the day, it's Live who defends, has the second base. Parting with that massive mineral commitment says, alright, this is it, I'm done for, I have nothing at home, not even the wall, he's gonna kill me either way. Taps out, types GG, and Live advances to the semi-final to meet Impact.
Ripping pepperonis.
Not what I expected when we started into this series.
Me neither. Like, I don't know. Like, Life, the first game he just got